What's up, PlayStation Nation? This is PS Insight. This week we talk about God of War reviews, PSVR2 prices, and more. Let's get into it. Well, guys, it finally happened. We finally got more information with PSVR2. As of yesterday, we finally got a reveal of PSVR2's pricing and release date. PSVR2 is releasing February 22nd next year. It's also being priced at $550, well, US dollars at least, and it varies from country to country. There's also a Horizon Call of the Mountains bundle for PSVR2 releasing the exact same day for $600. And with the information finally clarified, well, people are kind of mixed with the pricing. For me, I don't know. I'm mad with the VR space here and there, particularly PSVR, the original PSVR. And I like the device. I never sought out to get one. I just never bothered getting one. Though what I experienced was really great and fun. And honestly, I should have got one, but I never did. But back to the pricing, people are kind of mixed compared to this other competitors in the market, the VR market at least. Some are more cheaper and some are more higher than PSVR2. PSVR2 seems to be in the middle ground, but the technology is there. That's my excuse. Some people who are into the VR space say the same thing. There are other better alternatives in terms of pricing, but PSVR2's prices seem to be worthy because it's tech itself. The only valid argument seems to be is the games itself, and also, well, some things this device doesn't have compared to, Meta Oculus or whatever the heck it's called. While some people don't really care, PSVR2 has a wired and the other one is wireless, so I guess that's a huge argument from some people. I don't know. But for me, particularly, it's the games itself. The original PSVR was kind of mediocre in terms of overall games. The technology was there. Clearly, it was a great device from many people. It's just the games were kind of lackluster, and that's my biggest fear at PSVR2. I will get this thing, I know I will, because I want a VR device really badly. I need to get into that space more, and PSVR2 seems to be my alley because it's PlayStation related, and I have a PS5, so that's always how I get it. But the fact is, and it's a great argument, people are paying $500, $600 for this device, and they want to play it as much as they can. They don't want to play it like here and there, like PSVR1. And developers need to put effort into this device. We've seen games here and there, but it seemed to be like glorified tech demos for PSVR. You want to see something like robust, like Horizon Call of the Mountains, which seems to be in the right direction with PSVR needs, or VR games in general. And regarding with PlayStation and their history of past devices that didn't sell well, PlayStation is known to decrease the support for the system or device, and you hope that doesn't happen with PSVR 2. We've seen it with PS Vita, which is a great device, really great handheld, but sadly the support was terrible. Got a lot of Japanese support because the Japanese market loved it, but outside of that, it was just like a lackluster, and over time, Sony just cut ties with PS Vita. Hopefully it doesn't happen to PSVR 2. I have hopes of PSVR 2. It seems like a great device, and it's been praised, but I just care more about the games and actual pricing. So there's that. Also this week, we got some PlayStation financial reports, so let's get into that. So shockingly, PlayStation Plus lost 2 million subscribers. It's really weird, but I'm gonna quote this from The Verge, this statement here from the article. I'm putting the link to the description, but I'm gonna read this few paragraphs right here, so let's get into it. The number of people subscribing to Sony's PlayStation Plus fell from 47.3 million to 45.4 million this quarter, the company announced in its latest earnings release. It's the subscription service's third quarterly decline in a row, and it comes despite Sony's launching a revamped subscription lineup between May and June this year, including new tiers that offer exclusive access to hundreds of games to download and stream. Sony has now sold 25 million PlayStation 5 consoles in total as of this quarter. It sold 3.3 million consoles between July and September 30th, which is the same number it sold in the quarter of the previous year. It sold 62.5 million physical copies of games, a reduction of almost 20% compared to the same quarter of last year. So that's interesting. PS Plus went down 2 million subscribers. I remember reading something, I won't put in here, but it was a really odd statement from Sony themselves that said they think people going inside more is kind of reducing the subscriber to PS Plus. I don't know what that means. I kind of ignored it and just kind of rolled my eyes with it. But that's interesting. They lost what's that, 4% of overall total subscribers they lost on PS Plus. I don't know what to say of it. Some people say it could be PS Plus new revamped systems kind of confusing because of the 3 tiers. I don't know. And if you didn't know, I'm a mixed bag with PS Plus in terms of the tier system. I love the first 2 tiers. The extra tier seems to be the best of the overall 3. There's like the normal, extra, and premium. And premium gives you PSP, PS1, PS2, PS3 classics, and all that stuff. But PlayStation Plus Premium seems to be the lackluster of the overall service. It is not much effort put into it. But even more, in my opinion, about they should check out my PS Insight video over about that. Also, some funny news. Well, I thought at least funny. If you've been paying attention to the Xbox Activision deal that's going on, PlayStation's kind of been, I guess, admittedly salty about it. They made this really funny tweet a few days ago regarding Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm gonna read this tweet here. Congratulations to Infinity Ward and Activision on the biggest PlayStation Store launch ever for a Call of Duty game. Got me laughing here, including pre-orders and day one real sales. So that's hilarious. We know it's actually been factually stated that PlayStation and Call of Duty really sells really well on PlayStation consoles, and they just came out with this tweet, a very unusual tweet for PlayStation because they don't really tweet stuff like this. It seems to be getting nods to the CMA thing going on with PlayStation and Activision and all that crap. It's a really funny tweet, and it's like they're trying to get some eyes on this to the CMA here, but yeah. And to end this video with some God of War Ragnarok reviews, just came in fresh and hot. It just came out literally, what, 13 minutes ago. I'm reading it now. I was editing, then I was waiting to release this information to come out, but let's get into it. So it looks like IGN gave it a 10, Gaming Bolt gave it a 10, Gaming Nexus gave it a 10, Next Gen Basis gave it a 10. Jesus fucking Christ. Press Square gave it a 10, Press Start gave it a 10, VGC gave it a 5 out of 5, TwinFinite gave it a 5 out of 5, EGM gave it a 5 out of 5, Game Informer got a 9.5, GameSpot gave it a 9, Easy Alice gave it a 9, Kinda Funny gave it a 5 out of 5, MC, which is Metacritic, gave it a 94, OpenCritic gave it a 94. Jesus Christ, I am so hyped for this. This is awesome. So happy for Santa Monica Studio for getting good reviews. I never forget the iconic Corey Bollock video. He first read the reviews of the 2018 game. And that trend, that hard work, that dedication, that love and care seems to follow with God of War Ragnarok. So congrats on that, guys, if they're watching this video. And can't wait to play this game. I actually pre-ordered it last Thursday. Got one more week left, guys, for this game. But good job to the team. Can't wait to play this game. Looks awesome. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Take care.